Here we go. You ready? Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
Ryan Seymore.
And happy holidays, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just coming off of the good Festivus and Christmases and all the Hanukkah.
And then we begin 3 months of writing checks incorrectly.
Well, yeah, you're going to put 2016 on at least, till April. Till April. I mean, and then you're going to do it again on April 1st. You're like, haha, I'm just playing.
And when
it's
people,
2017.
When people I don't want to pay right away.
Oh, nice, nice. He doesn't do that at all.
Not at all, not one bit.
Rycor. So, okay, now this is going to be a very unorthodox episode because while we have this plethora of mainstream stuff here, that's not really what I read.
Yeah, you read a lot of the smaller
I went indie. So, I mean, I'm an indie guy. I went indie for it. So, we will talk about these things because I did flip through. I actually did read Civil War. I did that, I swear. But I've got some indie stuff that I'm going to share that I think is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes. So, where do you want to go first? Come on, be honest. Where do you want to go?
We have to do it.
We do.
Like, we have to talk about Civil War at some point.
Let's get it out of the way. All right, so just as a recap, what is the story thus far? What has happened in Civil War?
An Inhuman, somebody became their powers manifested. They have the ability to predict potential futures, which led to the death of Rhodes and the death of Banner, and
the semi-paralysis of She-Hulk.
And then, like, there was fights.
There were fights. People were fighting. They were upset because we had one side where it was Tony Stark that was like, no, don't do this.
Yeah. These are possible futures.
Don't act as though they are absolutes. Yeah. And then Carol Danvers is like, if there's a 1% chance, 1% that this could be evil, gotta take it as an absolute certainty. Yeah. Wait, no, that's actually Ben Affleck's line from Batman v Superman, isn't it?
Yeah.
But same thing.
Good
same thing. You know.
But there's so many. Karnak could have gotten involved at some point.
Yes.
Kang, you time travel, dude.
No, you don't ask him. That dude is a liar.
He is.
You don't trust him.
But do you trust
this unknown person that is just like, hey, guess what's gonna happen? This dude's gonna kill that dude. Watch.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen it. Seen the movie. Look, now you've seen it. That's not telepathic attacks at all.
No.
This is one that happened, and this is okay. But listen, it's over now. This is the conclusion. This is what we've been waiting for eagerly, for it to be over.
Yeah, it doesn't
really actually end though, does it? It just kind of springboards into the Marvel universe that has actually been around for like the last few months. Yeah, ironically.
Like, you're a writer. That's like one of the things that you do.
I do that from time to time. Pass the time.
Aren't there certain parts of a story, like a beginning, a rising action, climax, a denouement?
What you were referring to is the 5-part narrative structure.
Yeah.
4th grade, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Good.
I dropped out.
I can't, woman. I can't deal with this no more. I'm out. I'm on recess. I just can't.
It feels like this is missing.
It doesn't actually have the body.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It had the beginning piece, and there was a lot of buildup of that beginning, and then it just kind of happened.
Yeah.
And like I said, I did read it,
so
I know what exactly happened. I don't really know what happened.
Yeah, but we don't.
I mean, that's
the thing.
It's very elusive.
And I don't. It almost, the big chunks almost at the end, felt, I don't know, like filler. It wasn't an important part of.
That's like, it almost retconned itself in process.
Yeah.
If you read DC's Convergence, you've seen like a really bad story.
Yeah.
Do better than this.
Yeah. Which,
and that's
words I never thought that.
I'm just saying,
I enjoyed Convergence
more than Civil War 2.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, let me tell you about one that you personally would really like. Okay, so obviously, if you're not a subscriber to us on YouTube, or you're not operating on the Miller World message boards, you missed out, okay? If you're a self-publisher or any creator, you missed out because we gave the opportunity for you guys to get your stuff reviewed. And this is a great way to get other people aware of your stuff.
Yeah.
So I took on Hotel Hell, which was by Andre Mateus and Pedro Mendez, okay?
This sounds promising.
Now listen. This is right up your alley. Now, it has like a very UK feel to it. I don't know if these guys are specifically from the UK, but art-wise, it's toned down. Like, it's not that, that Pedro's artwork is at all bad, but it's very indie in its sparseness of filling the page. He doesn't like make sure that everything has something drawn. Yeah. Sometimes the compositions could be stretched and pulled a little bit more, but it's still solid. Yeah. It's still very solid. What I love, though, is the clever characterizations. It basically, in a nutshell, without spoiling too much, Hell is actually a hotel, right? And everyone that goes there, like, you're in a hell of your own making. Like, but it's a hotel. They've got a concierge service. Lucifer, he likes to be called Luke. Jesus is like a hippie, and he's like the inspector, and he's coming for a visit. Like, it's amazing. Like, it's almost like Jesus almost actually kind of reminds me of the Big Lebowski. Not even joking. Put that into your brain cap, okay? Put that in there and let that marinate.
This is amazing.
Right? Now, not even to like diss this at all. I think this one, as amazing as it is, was the weaker of the ones that I read.
Really?
That's how good these entries are. That is amazing. You would love this book.
Yes.
Like, honestly, guys, you got to hit us up and tell us how we can get your books in the shop.
I know an owner of a shop.
Do you wait? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Eisner nominee. But I know somebody.
I'm just saying.
Ryan
Like, it's a pretty good guy. Yeah. But no, I mean, Hotel Hell. I need the second issue.
That sounds amazing.
I need it. It was fun. The dynamic is different. They're not antagonistic against each other. And I think that what's funny is, like, this is a very intro piece. I just read the first issue, but I think where it's about to go is about to be so expansive, it can go anywhere. So Hotel Hell, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. And like I said,
amazing.
in my order here, I would have even put that one as the weaker one, and it's amazing.
That's hot sauce.
Absolutely amazing. So, yeah, good job. Good job. All right, what else did you tackle?
Let's go DK3.
Okay. I flipped through that one.
Yeah.
I flipped through that one. I thought, honestly, where we were last issue, where we've got the Kandorians have invaded, right? And they've taken over, and it's been serious, right? I mean, you've got a collection of heroes that they've 86 in a very, like, only Superman could do that fashion.
Yeah.
But, last issue, we really saw the turnaround.
Yeah.
Led by Bats, the comeback. This one picks up in a very interesting place.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to admit that one thing that happened, I thought was a brilliant use of a Batman staple.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great use, and I didn't even see that coming for whatever reason. I mean, it's right there.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh.
But because it never gets used for anything but bad.
Right.
And so in this instance,
and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be real. That could be real. I'm gonna say that last page though. That last page though.
That is your climax.
Man.
Yeah. And what's going to happen in issue 8 is, unless they totally punt, is just going to be an amazing battle.
Yeah. Like, you thought the fight before was the fight, and wrong.
That was a warm up.
That was let's get physical. Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah. And the thing is, right now, DC is doing the event book correctly.
Yes.
Whereas in the past,
they fumbled. They have fumbled repeatedly.
Yeah, Convergence. I mean, we've already been over
this. We did. But they learned their lesson.
Yeah.
They have learned their lesson. Yeah. And since Rebirth, honestly, they have really been kicking it up a notch.
Yeah.
And like I said, with this one, we thought if the series had ended off the last issue, I really wouldn't have been upset. It would have been like, okay.
Yeah.
But this is like, oh, hold on.
Yeah. I now can't wait because it's that is going to be an amazing. And the thing is, it's so mythological or epic because the characters involved are not just superpowered beings. Yeah, it's and then
that's gonna be good.
That's gonna
that's a mic drop. for you. Look, listen, don't sleep on Frank, okay? Yeah. I know Azzarello is in there too, but don't sleep on Frank. Yeah. I think at the core, this is him doing what he does. This is just with a nice like added co-pilot. Yeah. Perfect co-pilot.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Everybody's staying in their lane.
Yes.
And they're producing this quality comic that I cannot wait to read the next issue of.
Good job. I'm gonna go on. Okay, Ungrounded, the first revolution. This one's written by Patrick Gerard and Eric Webb.
Okay.
Now, this one. Okay, when I got this one, I didn't realize it was a trade paperback. Oh. So I started it, and I'm just reading. I'm like, oh my god, this doesn't end. So I only got to chapter 5. Before I tapped, I was like, hold on, I better stop so I can make sure I read everybody else's stuff too that I can get to. But, oh man. Okay, so Patrick, writer to writer. Here's the interesting thing. So I get that you were in a position where you had a big story that you wanted to get to, but you had to set stage. This was very interestingly done. He has like a lot of chapters that almost seem like quick cuts that leave like almost a lot to figure out, but it's not that he's lacking in the writing. Like you get a certain measure of understanding of characters and relationships, but it's moving at such a fast pace in between chapters that I feel like the only way I can describe it is, All-Star Superman. Okay. We already had so much time and understanding of Superman and his different characters and tropes like that, so that Grant Morrison could just tell that story. Yeah. With Ungrounded, he's trying to get to that space, but he's got to build all those pieces. So he's doing as much as he can to knock these out, but then I think I'm getting to the point where there's the bigger context. Yeah. And wow. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, because with Superman, we had a few decade head start in terms of that.
One or two, iterations, different ages even, golden, silver, modern.
Post-crisis, pre-crisis, Flashpoint.
Jeez, God, we did have a lot, didn't we? Okay, so we knew that guy. We knew that guy. So I really appreciate this. I got to give another shout out to Eric Webb here. Art-wise, dude, this is good. You like The Trouble with Love?
Yes.
You will like the artwork for this.
Very good.
Yeah,
very good.
I feel like if there's any sort of comparison that I can make to anything that I've personally done, The Trouble with Love definitely has some comparables there. And art-wise, I think Eric could, he could do some things. He could do some things. It looks really good. I like his hands. The way he does hands is really, really nice. I know, it's such a weird...
No, because you've got so many corners are cut. Like some artists just cut corners.
Yes.
Some go all out.
There's a fluidity in the design, and it's really well done. I really, really like it. I might have to hit you up for a pinup of something myself. Hope you don't mind, Patrick. I'm not trying to poach, but I'm just saying you got some good stuff there, and it's really nice. Yeah. Really, really nice. All right, so what do we got next? I know I have the Supergirl book over here, but what did you tackle?
I stuck with the DC event books.
Nice.
Justice League Suicide Squad #2.
Okay.
Josh Williamson's killing him with the story.
Right. Now we got Tony Daniel in the artwork on this one. Okay. Yeah. So we're switching gears a little bit, but still good.
Yeah. It's still like stuff happens. Right. Stuff makes sense. There is a reason behind everything that is happening. And it's organic. It's not like a forced, like, here's a big miniseries by a bunch of extra crap. Here's a good story that ties in and makes sense. So,
and unfortunately now, issue 1 of this, was that just like last week?
Yeah,
before that?
It's going to come out very, very quick.
Okay, so to recap isn't really fair. You might not want to recap that one. Just know Justice League, Premier Heroes, Suicide Squad, Premier Villains turned heroes.
Independent contractors.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice. They're having a conflict.
Yeah.
You will have to read it to see what the conflict's all about, but the setup was nice.
Yeah.
The setup was
really, really good. And where we thought something was going to happen, here's the clear thing that's going to happen. It kind of is, but there's even more stuff that makes it next level.
Nuance. I love it. That's fantastic. I did flip through the Supergirl one. I didn't get to finish yet, but I'm really excited about this one. Okay, so in light of Supergirl, the TV show, the CW series, it's a very cheerful sort of thing. This is a little different. Oh. This one's a little, still kind of CW, but a little more Dawson's Creek.
Oh, okay.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So we're her in high school and kind of dealing with the teen angst of that. I think it's literally aimed at teens, which is a often forgotten, demographic, and female teens at that. Good job, DC. Yeah. Good job. I'm proud of you. Yeah. That's a good move. I can't wait to finish that. I was questioning whether or not I should, share with my 7-year-old daughter. it might be a little above her pay grade, but I might actually share it with her brothers and be like, know what the ladies are going through. Learn yourself. Figure it out. I mean,
it can only help in the future.
Exactly. But I do got to give a straight up shout out. Transfer number 1. This one was written by Matt Garvey, and I don't know if this is Eder Messiah. What an awesome last name, though. I'm just going to call you Messiah, because why not?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Why go with anything else?
Right? It is Johnny Mnemonic meets Darkman.
You have piqued my interest.
I mean, like, I don't even know if that's how you describe it, but it is immediately what came to me. Johnny Mnemonic, right, meets Darkman.
Yeah.
Like, this one, we've got, like, strange consciousness couriers. We've got double cross. The art is solid. I mean, it's almost like, oh, man. Visually, okay. Artists, I'm going to try to create a baby for you to have an understanding. This one is like art style of Howard Porter and early Stuart Immonen. Like, we're talking Superman's Secret Identity, Stuart Immonen. So, like a combination of those two influences, very heavily right there, but so on point. This one actually is my choice of book of the week.
Oh, okay.
It was a single issue so far. I need issue 2. I need it. Like, it's not even a matter of want. I'm kind of itching over here. Yeah. You got any more of them transfers, baby? I need to know where this is going, because the ending twist, it's a fully fleshed out world. It's dope. Yeah. It is dope. It's well written, well drawn.
I read Civil War.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You don't even know how sorry I am, because, like, look, this is how good these books are. I read Civil War, and I'm not even that mad about it. That's how good these books are. 'Cause I was sitting on this.
All right. People that hooked Vic up with this, track me down and hook me up with this too.
Got you.
Please.
I actually got permission so I can share it with you.
Oh, nice.
I thought ahead. So yeah, I will send that to you. But guys, definitely reach out, because these books need to be in this store. Like, it needs.
Yeah.
Needs. You need some spotlight. You need some shine. Wait, is it time for the honorable mentions?
It is time for the honorable
mentions. Let's do honorable mentions. So, what have you got on your side, man?
That is a good question. I would say my chief honorable mention would be Hulk.
Okay.
And I went into this thinking that they were just kind of rebranding, rotating a different character in.
Right.
Instead of Amadeus Cho, it's now Jen. It's actually really, really cool. Tamaki and Leon are the two top creators on it, and it takes place after the events whatever happened in Civil War. But it in that issue has so much more heart than anything else. And it's Jen. She's trying to put her life back together,
right?
And she's also trying to deal with, like, the trauma that she went through as a part of it, because she was one of the ancillary collateral damages.
True.
And she's back to work, but it's all the stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And so she's trying to balance that. She's trying to deal with the fact that she cannot always control her hulking.
Hulkishness.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just really, really, really good.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's
you know what? Okay, now. There is an interesting thing. Seth Everett from Hall of Justice podcast, he made a very interesting point on an episode that they were talking about Jessica Jones and the way that series deals with trauma victims.
Yeah.
Do you think this could be something of that same sort?
It could be a really good platform for that. Like, it's just very, because the problem is you can't really talk about this stuff. With no spoilers, yes.
Okay.
The stage is set for that. Whether or not they decide to take that step to give us more than just a, hey, I'm a Hulk book, this is their chance.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome. I only got one honorable mention on mine, and it is Whatever Happened to the Archetype. This one's from Insane Comics.
Okay.
I did not get to jump into this one. I'm totally blaming Ungrounded, because I was so into that one before I realized, like, wait, this still has 100 pages. But I think this one is actually like a long trade too.
Oh, okay.
But the art is so cool. It's got like this very funky, it's not quite Xerox, but like it's got a digital model setup to it, but it's very, very fluid. Like, it's not stiff at all, so I cannot wait to check that out. But I definitely want to give them a shout out because we filmed this on Tuesday, and today is the publisher, James Monk's birthday.
Oh,
so
nice.
happy birthday,
Happy
James.
birthday.
He's out in California, and he actually, we are pseudo-related by way of our printer.
Oh.
We use the same printer.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, shout out page by page.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there was something about Maury Povich talking about that, so you guys are blood brothers.
I mean, kind of. I mean, it's more ink, but whatever. Yeah. Ink is thicker than water.
It is.
Right?
If you ask my attorney, yeah.
Yeah. But no, I can't wait to jump into that one. So I'm definitely going to get into that one. It's Stu Paring is the writer, and Ron Gravel did the artwork. So consider that red. Okay. And I might actually do like a tweet or something about it later on as I get into it to let you guys know that I appreciate you sharing it because it's kind of awesome. Yeah, it's definitely kind of awesome. So last but certainly not least,
my final honorable mention, G.I. Joe. It is picking up post-Revolution world where the Hasbro-verse is all one thing. I'm still getting used to this. To the changes, to the fact that there's Transformers, are there, ROM, the Wraiths, and all that stuff. Very cool. When you lead off with a team involving shipwreck,
right?
You have a hill you've got to climb.
I mean,
with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really cool. Nails it. I'm in.
You're in?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. I mean, IDW has had a strong history built upon using these, licensed characters, and to bring them all together, I mean, it's like an 80s wet dream here.
Yeah, it really is. So
it's kind of awesome.
Yeah, there's people in their mid 40s working at IDW.
It's like,
and I'm
you know what I always wanted to have happen?
Yeah.
Yep. That's editorially approved. Yes, sir. You had that dream too? Me too. That's awesome. That's awesome. Can you imagine editorial meetings is just them playing with figures, and they're just playing, and then somebody's recording it later, and they're just like, yep, and then that.
So what if we have a Decepticon fight ninjas? Let's do it.
Done. And that's how comics are made, people. Yep. There it is. Dude, do you have anything going on this weekend? I mean, it's the new year.
Nothing really super special in terms of like event stuff, but with Love is Love came out this week. And what we are doing with ours, for every copy that we sell, $3 of it's being donated to a local youth outreach center, Kaleidoscope in Columbus, Ohio. I would definitely, if you're a fellow retailer, this is an opportunity to give back.
Absolutely.
Reach out to different groups in your area, and I'm sure you can set something up. And if you're an interested reader, pick it up. I flipped through it. It does look
good.
Yeah.
It does look good. Definitely one that I think needs some support. So this isn't just a matter of people, wanting to tell a story. Yeah. This is a, really kind of real life impacting art. Yeah. So get out there and show people that, stuff matters.
Yeah,
man.
it does. It does.
It's cold out here. Now, for myself, I will be in Dallas, Texas for the Marvelous Nerd Year event with Stan the Man Lee. I get to meet him. Oh, I'm going to meet him. I'm so excited. Come check me out. It's my first time ever exhibiting in Dallas. So it's going to be a good time. Come to table 506. Come say hello. Tell me that you like the show. Read some books. We got some.
I hate you.
Don't hate me. I'll let you smell my sweater after I hug him.
Please. Yes. I mean, I don't care if it's creepy.